All right. Nice sunny first day of spring here in my hometown. It's been a good morning. God blessed me. I had a thought last night as I was laying down to bed. So before bed, I was kind of just I was reading. I ate a little bit. I was, watched a couple YouTube videos. Kind of putzing around, but then when I laid down to read the Bible and pray before going to sleep, I was like, why? Because that's what I really like. It's like, wow, that feels really nice. I love that time. And I love the time in the morning when I, wake up and I go sit at my kitchen table and I pray and I read the Bible. I love that time. And I'm like, why? It's almost like, it's like, okay, here's the time I have for God, and then here's the time I have for, my life. And I was asking myself, like, how do I reconcile the two? Right now they're separate in my, it's like, they're separate compartments. It's like, okay, here's my life, here's the things I have to do, the things of life. And then it's like, okay, now here's my time with God. How do I do both? How do I have God with me all the time while, have that feeling of God being there while I'm, going about my day? So that was my thought. That was when I was trying to. So that's what I've been kind of thinking about, praying about since last night. A little bit, I of course went and did a bunch of tasks, and when my God time was over, I went and did tasks, back to tasks. So that's my next, I think that's the next thing, my next kind of challenge in a way, because it's rewarding, those times when it's like, okay, I'm with God right now, I'm reading, I'm praying. Even these times when I'm talking on the videos and it's, I'm thinking about God, talking about God, and then God, pops in, gives me an insight, or, tells me what to do, pops into my life. And it's like, okay, how do I have that? How do I integrate the two and make them kind of seamless? What's in the way? What's preventing it right now? Is it just that I don't know how to do it? Or is it so I'm not there yet? Something about, I don't know. I'm sure it can be done. It's just a matter of figuring out how to do it, and I think that'll be a major breakthrough when that happens. When I'm, okay, I'm doing my dishes with God. I'm, driving my car with God. Instead of, okay, driving my car, looking around, or, doing my dishes, watching a YouTube video on whatever. That's what I usually do. It's my washing dishes, I can't do anything else. Might as well turn on. But maybe that's the thing. Get rid of the little distractions like that. Just try to do them with God. Excuse me. So, how do I interact with other people that have God there? Oh, great. Hiccups. Or maybe just a burp. Talking to another person, it's like, how can I bring God into the conversation? How, I'm realizing that it might be a seasonal driving, making these videos while driving. It might be a seasonal thing, because I think with my windows down there might be too much background noise. So we'll see. I plan on doing a lot of things different this summer. So but having God here right now while I'm making this video, how do I do that? How? I don't know. Hosea 6:6. I require mercy, not sacrifice, and acknowledgement of God, not burnt offerings. So, if I'm not helping somebody, I should be at least acknowledging God. That could be a thing. I'm not sure. I don't know how much free will, it's like God intervenes when He needs me to do something. But we just it's almost like being on the job and off the job. On the job, I'm supposed to be doing this. When I'm off the job, I can do whatever I want. Is it like that? Or is it that I should always be wanting to be acknowledging God? I just don't know how yet. It's almost like a bandwidth kind of thing, like I can multitask, but I can't multi-focus. So it's like, okay, I'm doing my dishes. I'm trying to do my dishes. I can only focus on one thing at a time. I can focus, I guess, in a way, how God wants me to do them. No. But, I'm daydreaming anyways. It's not like I'm completely focused on dishes 100% of my brain power, Like, I'm just doing the dishes and daydreaming about whatever, thinking about this or that, or, turning to God and just trying to do that more and more throughout the day, during my tasks, during my, can slowly or quietly ask myself, hey, God, is there anything you want me to talk about with this person? And, is there anything that's, I could be doing? Or just going through gratitude, going through the TAPS. Covers everything. That TAPS formula. It's really really awesome. So yeah, I think that's keeping God on the brain, keeping him in focus, and then just other things. It's like God's the filter. Commandments. Knowing you're loved. Knowing that knowing what you're supposed to do. Knowing that you're loved. And feeling a connection. How do you connect to anybody? You feel them in your life. You share with them. They share with you. And you feel like what happens with them, you want what's best for them, and you want what they want, I guess, in a way. You share a bond in that way. You're invested in each other. Their outcomes are your outcomes. So an alignment of outcomes. It's like, oh, if he doesn't get that, then I also don't get what I want, in a way. So aligning my outcomes with God's outcomes. Now, what does God want? God wants us closer to Him. What gets me closer to Him? Praying, reading the Bible, showing mercy to my fellow man. Acting when I see others struggling. Making it my, business. If I see somebody else struggling in some way, do something. This is good. Probably I don't think I can upload this, but maybe that is a good thing. Maybe it works out. Alignment of outcomes. How to connect. I'm interested in you, you're interested in me. God's definitely interested in me, and I'm interested in Him, learning about Him. But interested in learning about other people and how God works in their life. What outcomes are they getting or having? All right. I gotta get going. God bless.